Blackstone Audio presents Lady Anne's Deception by Marion Chesney. This book is read by Lindy, Nettleton. For Marion and John Leslie, with love. Chapter 1. Sometimes circumstances, our peers and our betters, force us into a role that at first we don't want to play. But after a time it becomes a habit. Take the plight of Lady Anne Sinclair, youngest daughter of the Earl of Cramarth. All she seemed to hear was, "Annie is such a sensible little thing, not a beauty like Marigold, but then she has brains." This view was held by her mother, the Countess, the servants, her grim old nanny, and her vague governess. What her father, the Earl, thought of her was a mystery. Annie sometimes wondered if he knew she existed. Inside, she knew herself to be dreamy and romantic. But gradually on the outside, she came to behave the way that was expected of her. She was never Anne, always Annie. Practical, level-headed little Annie. Lady Marigold, her sister, was a beauty to break hearts. Everyone assumed that Marigold, therefore, had a beautiful soul, and did not seem to notice that she was spoiled almost past reclaim. Annie had been born in the castle of Cramarth, a romantic, chilly barn of a place, but for all that it was a place to dream in. 3 years ago, the Earl had taken his family to their townhouse in Edinburgh, while the castle was razed to the ground and replaced by a modern, neo-Georgian structure that was warm, luxurious, and ugly. He had just moved them all back again into the new house, and life was an endless succession of house parties where guests exclaimed over how up-to-date everything was. Annie was 18 years of age and her sister Marigold 19. Marigold had masses of that nut-brown colour of hair that was so fashionable, and wide blue eyes set in a heart-shaped face. Her skin was perfect, and her hourglass figure owed nothing to art or padding. She was slightly above average height and moved with a willowy grace. Annie was small and wiry. She too had large eyes, but they were grey and made her small face seem thinner than it was. She was neat and brisk in her movements. Her hair was red.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?